This is Coach Dreyfus at Radical MMA. I'm going to show you another rack guard sequence. All right. So we've covered the rack guard position first already. Boom. Right. Establishing the rack guard this way. Shoulder down, legs in. Now, I always want to cup this arm, but sometimes I lose it. I've shown this before in another video, but I want to go into the details. Okay. So I can establish this technique when I lose this, or I can actually establish the submission proactively by coming under here even before he grabs, right? So I can do it proactively or as defensive. So here, now, I'm going to put this hand right here. And I have to act in this case because if I don't, he's going to crunch me up and lock me down and he's going to ruin my grip. So, 1, 2, elbow in the face. Now, drive and check. See? You're driving all he wants. I don't get stabbed. One more time. This side. So, the arm comes over, I make a mistake. First thing, hand goes here. Stretch him out, elbow in the face. Establish the gable grip. Okay. Notice where my elbow is. It's right here on the sideburn area, this area here. If he cannot look at me, I'm safe. If he can look at me, I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay, so one more time. Rack guard. Hold it right here. Try and punch him. Try and look at me. Posture up. Right. Notice how I'm stopping the posture by clamping the shoulder down. So that's the position. Now from that position, we have a number of attacks. One of them is the inverted armbar. Now, the traditional inverted armbar is not on the deltoid or the shoulder, but attacking the tricep. Now, I'm not saying this is wrong, the traditional. I'm just saying another option that I think fits into this very well. Plus, the shoulder control really saves you from any chance of being ground and pounded. Okay, so let me go over the traditional inverted armbar. Okay, a lot of people, they'll come underneath here, they'll go like this, and they'll take the traditional armbar, inverted armbar. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, what we do is we're here in this grip. Okay, as I said, this is going to stop him from punching. As I come here, the ability for him to come in and hit me is stronger. So I have to be very fast. There's nothing wrong with that, but our version, we don't have to be fast at all because we have maximum control. Okay, one more time. Wrap. Okay. I make a mistake. Stretch him out, gable grip, lock. Punch me in the face. Posture. See how I follow him with his elbow? Right. I follow him. Drive it. Here. Shift. Leg over. Haven't even finished yet. Back here. Finish position. Notice I also put my leg here. I'll get to that in 1 second. Traditional is like this. You do this. Okay. Nothing wrong. Just another option. Okay, one more time. Push. Now, in this case, I have proper control, but I'm going to do the submission proactively. Boom. Shift. Leg underneath. Bring this leg over. Slide back. Okay. Again. Rack guard. Proactive. Or rack guard. Defensive. Shift. Leg over here. Squeeze. Slide back. Compress. Okay, that's technique number 1. Now, we have two more techniques for a total of 3 techniques. This is the first technique. A lot of times, as I come in, he's going to try and drive into my inverted arm lock. Okay, and I'm going to show you what to do. We have two sweeps that we can do from that position. Okay. Now, each time I set this lock up, it's going to be now the proactive version, not the defensive version. Okay. This side. Okay. Rack guard. Boom. Okay, he drives in, but before he does, I'm proactive. I go for the inverted arm lock. I have not moved my hands, but as I'm shifting this way, he drives in and shifts this way. And what I do is I establish my scissor position. Look at scissor sweep position. Now, Chad, punch me in the face. I'm totally protected. If I drop here like this, or I control like this, punch me in the face. See the difference? So this is why this is very, very good variation of scissor sweep for MMA. And of course, I finish the sweep. Okay, that's sweep number 2. Okay, so we have 2 now. Let's go over them. Okay. Inverted arm lock. 1. Establish the single underhooks. Shift your knee through, leg over. Boom. Shift. He defends. Shift this way. Sweep. And I'm right here. Okay. That's 2 attacks. Now the 3rd. Back guard. Proactive. Shift. He defends. I shift. Now, I'm looking for that scissor sweep, but he won't let me get my hook in. He won't let me get anything, and he kind of sprawls out. Right, a little bit like this. So I shift back to the arm lock position, but I get this hook here. I start elevating, bringing him over, and I come up this way. That sweep was actually taught to me by one of my instructors, Marcelo Garcia, from a slightly different position, but I find it very useful here. Let's go over all 3 sweeps again, all 3 sequences. Inverted arm bar. I go for the inverted arm bar, he defends, I switch, scissor sweep. Proactive attack, inverted arm bar. He defends, shift, defends, back here, come up. Right here to this position. Now, I mentioned in the inverted arm bar that I bring my leg over his head. Okay? I'll explain why. Here. Boom. Now. Okay. This is the traditional position. Nothing wrong with it. But we're going to do this. 2 reasons. 1, a lot of times, as I've committed to the arm bar, but he starts driving in, I'm losing it, I have the triangle right there, tightening it. Whereas if I'm here, there's this little opening here. Okay? So if I commit all the way to the arm bar, now the other 2 options aren't there anymore. But for whatever reason I lose it, I can crunch down, bring my foot through, and I have any variation of triangle or some solution. Okay, so one more time. I shift and I go all the way through, but I'm losing it. Immediately, I can come here. The second issue is he starts pulling out, he escapes his arm here. All right, of course I can take the back, but because I have this, I can do the rolling arm bar right here. Okay. So that's why I bring that leg in. Okay, nothing wrong with that. The other variations, this is just how we do things here, and I think it protects you from strikes as well as the defensive positions that happen in the scramble, in the back and forth of the Jiu-Jitsu game. All right, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this technique.